Well, I think I'll start with the obvious. It was a much-needed win for us, just for mentally for us. It's been for this group, 11 new guys, it's been a very mentally trying preseason, just to try to keep confidence and continue to get better. And just that game just showed how fragile we are. I really thought that would have been a tough one to not win, because we really did a lot of good things out there, especially defensively. But in the gut of the game, with 6 to 8 minutes left there, we kind of reverted back. It almost reminded me of the UCLA game when we had that lead at that point. And you got to get in those situations to have the confidence to continue what we're doing. But we let our offense, like we did Thursday, we let our offense dictate our defensive effort for just 2 or 3 minutes in there, and it almost cost us. But we've got a couple good stops at the end, and I'm really happy for our guys to be able to learn and still have a win out there. So hopefully it'll get us some confidence as we go to Seattle tomorrow.
Michael, you took a shot in the back of the head. How are you doing? And can you talk about just like staying ready, whether it's coming off the bench or starting the game in the starting lineup?
No, yeah, I'm fine. My back of my head is good. As far as staying ready, I feel like it's always important to stay ready. No matter what, you come off the bench, you start, because you never know what's going to happen during the game. You never know when you're going to be needed. You never know when it's going to be your turn to take that big shot. So just staying ready is important to me.
Colin, first half was a lot of number 11 and number 0 for them. Second half was a much more balanced effort for them. What were the keys to slowing those two guys down?
Simply just understanding they're scoring. Coach came in at halftime and was like, all right, let's stop 11 and 0. Like, those are the guys that have 28, I think, out of their 31. Mm-hmm. And at that point, I took it personally a little bit more because that was my matchup. So I wanted to do a lot less switches, a lot less greens and stuff, so we can ensure that he doesn't really get groovy as he did in the first half.
Coach, 13 second chance points today as opposed to 2 days ago. What did you see from the team that was the difference there?
Well, we're still not rebounding as good as we can, but we started a small lineup, so losing the rebounding today, I thought our effort for rebounds was better today, and some of them were just guys were 4 or 5 inches taller, and like Cullen said, we're switching ball screens. So Cullen was on 6'8" guys some, and so we lost some rebounds that way. But I just thought our effort to scrap them out, we've had guys that are blocking out, but then they don't get the ball, or guys that don't block out and then they go get the ball. I thought our rebounding discipline was better and more concerted today. We're still overrunning balls, and running in there, and only ones you get underneath the net are makes. But they're trying to do the right thing, and sometimes we get we lose our discipline in our rebounding. But they know that we're not rebounding good enough. It's not something that we don't work on. It's not something we don't talk about it. But it's a mentality, and I thought our mentality today was excellent. I really thought that our guys came out with a great aggressive mentality, and gave us an opportunity to win with that mentality. Whereas, and the great thing is we kind of threw the game away there and came back and gathered ourselves to win it at the end, because as we've had the last 2 home games, once we started going the wrong direction, we couldn't get ourselves back. And that's what great teams do. Nobody plays perfect for 40 minutes. Their games are a game of runs. And I thought we handled their runs in the second half. And even in the first half, we handled them so much better than 48 hours ago.
Coach, 3 games left in the preseason. How are you feeling about where your team is right now? A lot of shifting lineups, still figuring out roles.
Yeah, we're not ready for league yet, but we know we have till January 8th. We have about 20 days, and 17 days, whatever it is, and we're not going to waste any of them. We're going to continue to get better. It's a big leap for us today compared to yesterday or to Thursday. But the problem hasn't been how good this team is; it's how consistent they can be. We've shown that we can beat anybody left on our schedule, but what we haven't shown is that we can be consistent enough to win. Like this will be a challenge for us now to handle a win and come back, because we haven't won 2 games in a row yet. Well, you got to win 2 in a row before you worry about 3 and so forth. So we're a long ways from being where we want to be, but the important thing was today, we didn't waste today. Today, we took a step in the right direction. Tomorrow, we got to take another one, and hopefully Monday, we'll get a second win in a row and have a Merry Christmas and get back at it.